Yo! I am in my PJs with baby hair central going on, and I spilt jam on my dressing gown this morning. Yet I have not taken it off to wash it yet. It's one of those kind of mornings. Grab yourselves a beverage because I fancied having a little chat. So me and Adam were at the Edinburgh Fringe yesterday. We had a really lovely day, and like towards the end of the day and in the evening, a couple of gins were consumed, and we were just like having a life chat, as you do. You know, you get a bit tipsy and you're just like having the deep conversations. And I had this epiphany almost, like this realisation, like I feel like I am wasting my time right now. Not right this second doing this is fun, but like wasting my time in my current sitch. So I made a video recently that was a day in the life of being unemployed, because I'm currently unemployed, and I got a really good response. I was like blown away with how many people like resonated with that and commented and everything, and like it was great for me to be like, oh my god, I'm not alone, other people are in this position. And all of that video I was like, oh, I'm stressed, I need to find a job, I need to sort out my universal credit, I need to like sort out my income, I need to work out what I'm doing, blah blah blah, stress. And that has been how I've been living for the last 2 months since I've been unemployed. Stress, stress, stress. And then because I'm stressed and because I'm freaking out, I then procrastinate and watch loads of Netflix or spend hours on Instagram to escape from the daily stresses. And then I was thinking, like, anyone else, if you were like, you have 2 months off work, what are you gonna do with yourself? You'd jump at that opportunity, wouldn't you? Like you'd immediately have so many things off the top of your head that you could do with that time, like just having so much time to yourself to like do loads of projects that you've been putting off, or like doing some like soul searching, finding yourself, all of that stuff. You know, like if, like, comment in the description now, like pause this video and comment, if you had 2 months off work, what would you do with yourself? Like, time galore. And I feel like, because I have had nearly 2 months of work now, that I've been wasting my time because I've been stressing all the time and therefore not like making the most of it. And actually, like, I've been focused on getting a job, that's like the step. But that means that I've not been enjoying my time off, so that when I do have a job, I'd be like burnt out because I've spent this whole time stressing about getting a job, and then when I do have a job, then I'll have a job to go to, and I'll be like, now I don't have any free time. So yeah, this was the epiphany that I came to yesterday evening. And I watched Helen Anderson's video this morning where she was talking about like YouTuber truths and what it's like to be a full-time YouTuber. And I was like, technically right now, I'm doing YouTube full-time. Goal, did it. Like, everyone's like, I want to be a YouTuber full-time, and I'm doing that. I'm not getting paid for it, mind, but I'm doing that voluntarily in an unpaid way. But I'm not enjoying it, I'm not making the most of it. Hello, monkey. I'm so sorry, am I sat in your way? I'm sat in the bunny's digging spot and he's looking at me like, what are you doing? Why are you sat here? I will dig you. He's just gonna lick the jam off my dressing gown. You enjoy that. You know, the obvious solution to all this is like, well, stop stressing and just enjoy yourself. But what it all boils down to is money, and that sucks. We saw a statue of some guy whose name I've forgotten, who invented capitalism, and I was like, what an asshole! Who made a statue of this guy that invented capitalism? Tear it down immediately. He had loads of good ideas, basically. I haven't done a lot of research into this, but this is what Adam has told me, and that I saw a little bit on Google. He had loads of good ideas, and in theory, capitalism was a good idea, and it should have worked. But the thing that made it not work was us, the humans, and our innate greed. Oh, you're gonna chew that bag of hay, bun? That's loud. If you'd applied capitalism to rabbits, for example, I think they would have done fine, because it's all about, you know, you do the work, you earn, and then you have your expendable income, blah, 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 and you work more and then you earn more kind of thing. But the reason it hasn't worked is because there are greedy people who want more and keep wanting more, and that makes prices go up, and that makes the divide between the rich and poor bigger. And because of capitalism, it means that we have to work to earn money. People don't work like some people do, but a lot of people don't work for the love of it. They don't work because they want to give back to society. They work because you need money to live. And this is meaning people's daily stress levels are shooting through the roof. Incidents of depression, anxiety are through the roof. Everyone is stressing and like not enjoying their lives to the full because you have to work to make money to live. And you know what would solve this? If there was a universal basic income. I don't know if you've heard about this, but have a little Google if you haven't. It's an interesting theory, and it is still very much theory. It's not like this is going to happen tomorrow, no way. Where everyone gets an amount of money from the government that is the minimum that you need to live on. Everyone gets this. The rich people get it, the poor people get it. Everyone has this basic income that is enough to live off. This means that it would eliminate this daily stress of needing to work to get money to live, and if you don't have work, like, oh my god, I need a job because I don't have money, I'm gonna run out soon and not be able to afford food, kind of thing. And you might think that everyone would just quit their jobs and we'd have no one working in shops and all that stuff, and it would all go to hell if we all just had this universal basic income. But it means that people would do the work that they really enjoy or that they love. Like, people would retrain to do a job that they really want to do. Ah, don't nibble on my ankles, bunny. Like, people might like quit their jobs that they do now, but retrain, like go back to uni or do a course or something to do a job that they really want to do. And whereas at the moment they might be like, oh, I really want to retrain to do the job I really want to do, but I can't quit my job, I can't afford to have that time out of work to retrain to do this job I really want to do. Also means that people would do work for the love of it because they want to give back to society, or they're really creative, or they're doing a job that they are really, really good at rather than one that just makes money. And you know, people are always saying like, oh, the robots are going to steal our job, like a lot of things are automated now. And that means that, you know, the jobs that people probably don't want to do anyway can be done by robots. The only reason that people stress out when they think that robots are stealing their jobs is not because they really wanted to do their jobs, it's because they need the income from their jobs, and that's why a robot's taking your job is a bad thing. But if you didn't need the income from your job, if the income from your job was just a bonus on top of this universal basic income, then you'd be fine if a robot took your job. You'd just get one that's more fun, or just not work and just enjoy yourself. And the first question that I had about this was, so where's the money going to come from to provide this universal basic income for everyone? And apparently, if all of the jobs in the government that assess benefits, or like in job centres or universal credit, if we all had universal basic income, those jobs would be redundant. You wouldn't need those jobs anymore. And the money that is paid to all of the people and all of the resources doing that service of assessing whether people are worthy of getting money off the government, then that would be enough money to give everyone a universal basic income. So that would be a good start. The thing is, the reason why universal basic income won't work at the moment, if it got introduced tomorrow, it probably wouldn't work, because people are still greedy. We're still in that, you know, emotional state. That's where we're at as a body of people. So people would still want more and keep wanting more, rather than just enjoying it and using this as an opportunity to do stuff they love. It is a massive kind of mental shift, and I need to do this mental shift myself, getting away from the, oh my god, I need money to live, what if I don't have enough to get by, to, okay, this is how much money I have to live on at the moment. I'm going to make the most of my time and enjoy myself. Kind of looking on the bright side almost, like, yes, I don't have an income right now, yes, I don't have like disposable money to just buy stuff, but I have loads of free time to, you know, I've got days and days of free time to do whatever I want. So I need to make the most, you know, I need to think of it from that perspective rather than, oh, no one wants to hire me, I'm a failure, I don't have enough money to live, kind of thing. It needs to be flipped, and that is advice to self, I need to flip it. Not really sure what the point of this video was, it was just a bit of a ramble. Universal basic income should be a thing. The government's stupid how it is. I need to stop stressing and enjoy my time off, because this is an opportunity that a lot of people would love. Even though I don't have an income right now, I do have savings to live off, and I'm very fortunate that I do, even though I will run out of savings soon. It's just, I'm being pulled in lots of directions, and that is making me have deep philosophical thoughts. I have finished my cup of tea, so I'm gonna wrap up here, although I don't really know what I'm wrapping up. You know, let me know your thoughts, let's have a conversation about this, like no hate or anything, let's just have a conversation about this in the comments. What do you think about universal basic income? What would you do if you had all this time off all of a sudden? And let me know if you like this style of video. This was very spontaneous. I just had this idea, I'd been thinking about it, because we were talking about it last night, and I've been thinking about it overnight and this morning. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna talk about this. So I made myself a cup of tea and sat down and talked about it. Not all of my videos are like this if you weren't a fan. So please still subscribe to my channel, and I make very varied stuff, so there'll be something for everyone really. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! You have been in this video, little monkey, but you've been kind of behind the scenes. Oh, okay, you're gonna go up there. I see. He probably really wants me to get a job, because it means I annoy him all day. He's like, piss off, get a job, you're so annoying.